Welcome in for another episode of Ball Club Confidential. I'm your host, Austin Price. An exciting show tonight. Tennessee Edge James Pearce will be on the show. But before we get to James Pearce, let's bring in Will Crockett of the Volunteer Club. Exciting news as we announce a title sponsor for Ball Club Confidential, and that being KnoxvilleSmiles.com. Dr. Malone, Dr. Costa, fantastic dentistry, and we appreciate them being a part of the show.
Yeah, so we are thankful for them to kind of jump into this. We've been doing the show now for close to 18 months, and we're really excited to have our first title sponsor.
Yeah, and if you just need cosmetic dentistry, if you need just a random teeth cleaning, or you need any type of dental work, give them a call. Visit their website, KnoxvilleSmiles.com. Not only is Knoxville Smiles important, but all local sponsors or even national sponsors are important to helping the brand of Tennessee athletics.
Yeah, so I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about when they think of how they can be involved with the volunteer club and our players. A lot of times people think that they have to do a deal with a certain player, do something like that. But we have a lot of sponsors that can do a podcast, they can do one of our events. We have people that come and do just one-off things with us and players. So it's a great way if you own a local business, a national business, a statewide business, whatever it may be. We have a spot where you can get involved and work with us and the players as well.
Let's get to tonight's marquee attraction, that being Edge James Pearce. What's up, JP?
I'm good.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
You? James, this is what I've been looking forward to doing with you, man. I mean, like, if you told me back when you were a recruit that I would be doing a long-form interview with you, I'd have told you you're crazy. Because when you were coming out of the recruiting process, it was hard to get 3 words out of you. And then all of a sudden you get up there after that Virginia game, and you were like, and I'm like, wait, what happened to this guy? How much have you grown up in the last couple of years?
I would say I matured a lot, just understanding what comes with the game on and off the field.
What is it you like about football? When are you having your most fun?
Of course, when I'm winning and getting just being around the guys, us bonding, and just knowing one goal, just want to get better and be successful at something.
When you first got here, who kind of had an impact on you as far as kind of watching that player work? Just kind of understanding, whether it be on the practice field habits, off the practice field habits, those type of things.
For me, I say Hendo, just him coming, being up the road where I'm from, even before I got to campus, I had ran into him, and just ever since that moment, you feel me, he been there, you feel me, and just watching, learning off the field, just the process, and just growing.
North Carolina has been a very important state to Tennessee traditionally over the years. Just in the last few years, you talk about yourself, you talk about Hendon, Jalen Wright. Then you look at long term, it's Carl Pickens, Jay Graham. A lot of really talented players have come out of the Tar Heel State and have ended up here. What is it about North Carolina football that you think is really, really good?
I say everything about it. It's some dogs come from that way. They keep us known as the hoop state. But I think we get off the court too on the field. I think we known for basketball, but football where it's at too.
What do you feel like has made you the player you are at this point?
I'd probably say just everything that come with the game, the life lessons, what they teach you, the knowledge it give you, the swag it give you, everything that come with the game. I'd probably say that's made me the player.
Rodney Garner is one that coaches hard. I mean, he's on you guys, because he wants what's best for you. How hard was that to adjust to coming in, and then what have you learned from him?
It wasn't that much hard of adjustment, just getting coached hard throughout me playing sports growing up, but just coming from him, a great what he do, and just know it's coming from a good place. Him pushing me, knowing that he want everything out of everybody around him, just because that's the way he carry himself. So just knowing that that's where it's coming from. You
go back to the recruiting process, and Tennessee kind of leaned on you all fall, and they were right there. But then there was some other schools that were trying to get you to not sign early and wait till that second signing period in February. But you decided to sign early and sign with Tennessee. What got Tennessee over the hump? What made you pull the trigger in December?
Just knowing what it was about. Me wanting to have a chance to be a part of something big. and me actually being the reason that it could be big. And like I know that if you want to look at it like kind of deep a little bit, like Coach Hype, he get the ball out, score fast. That give me other teams gonna have to throw the ball, try to keep up, give me more chance to pass rush. So then that's just me being a part of the process, growing, knowing what he want, and just me just watching them out the season because I wasn't a big college fan. So like when I started picking up recruits and stuff, offers and stuff, I started watching it. And then just watching Coach Hype, him on out the field, me interacting with him in person, him on TV, I feel like I got the same guy. And he always kept it honest with me and straightforward.
What have you found since you've been here? I mean, that you're talking about what you saw as a recruit, but since you've been here to play for Coach Heupel and the staff, what have you found?
Yeah, everything solidified when I got here. Like I'm speaking from going through that process and speaking to now. Like everything solidified up until this moment. It was what I thought it was. Like just, well, you said it one more time.
Well, like I felt like you were talking about specifically the recruiting process when you were watching Coach Hype and how he works and how he does things, and then you're talking about now though as well.
Yeah, now as well. Like even seeing it from like a distance, what he was telling me, what he wanted out of the program. Even when it was up close and personal, it was on me to live up to that standard and be a guy. It was the same thing. It was the same thing. Me meeting him, like just give him the knowledge in the gyms he was giving off, and I knew it was the right fit for me.
You look here, and the season you just had was fantastic. I mean, you were dominant. Even when you didn't get home for sacks, you affected the play so many times. Mm-hmm. How would you describe your game?
I would probably say, like you say, probably like just it's affectionate. I like to be a part of the game, have my hands on the game.
I would call it hell on wheels because, I mean, you're coming off the edge, and, like, those poor tackles, sometimes they have no chance. And then when they throw extra help your way, then that's going to open things up for the guys on the other side, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, you have a chance to affect the play one way or the other, whether you're getting home or you're drawing so much attention that it, allows one of the other teammates to get home.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pass rush move?
Favorite pass rush move?
Yeah.
I really feel like I know when I'm having fun, it's like when it gets super instinctive. Like I try to do the same thing every play, no matter what. Stance, get out of my stance, start, get off. And then if he jump set and they get instinctive and like I just hit the move, I know I need to get inside whatever move that takes to get inside, even if he got to come with me to get the quarterback. Like he can hold me all the way there. Or like if he sit down low, tight set, it just what comes with it. I just say I like to be instinctive.
What was your favorite moment from the season?
It was a lot of good moments. It's kind of hard to say.
I was gonna say pick six. I mean, like, let's take me through the pick six. When you dropped into coverage, showing the athleticism, and then when they threw your way, I mean, what were you thinking? And kind of walk us through that play.
I was just dropping off too. I know I had to get up under number one, and he was there all the way. He threw the ball before he could even get it out of his hands, and I just seen it. And just me calling interception all week. I was walking around calling interception all week. Yeah, I don't know why, but I was. Gabe Judy had told me something, and I felt like it stuck with me pretty well. He felt like he gave me the key to their offense, and I feel like it stuck with me too. Like, cause he always dropping, but like I knew when it was my turn to drop, he was like, if you drop it, Coach Banks does a great job of putting us in the schemes that he think is going to be, and just trusting that and knowing if I was dropping, that's what I was going to get.
So you make the catch, and now you see green grass in front of you.
Yeah.
Like what's going through your mind? When was the last time you scored a touchdown? High school?
That's the last time I scored a touchdown? Yeah. High school. Script sack touchdown.
Did you do that in the state championship game?
It was the one before.
The semifinals.
To get us to the state championship game.
Gotcha. I remember it was late in the year.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like, though, to get in the end zone?
Oh, it was good. Like, I just seen green grass. It was go time. Caught the ball. I felt like I dropped it, then re-caught it. That's what I want to say. I feel like I dropped it, then re-caught it. And I knew I couldn't let the moment pass me by.
Yeah, you only get so many options.
Yeah.
You remember Tyler had a couple of those taken away,
yeah.
And then he finally got his moment there, this year with finally got in the end zone.
Yeah.
So you get in the end zone. Now what's left to accomplish for you?
Like as
a player, as individually.
I feel like it only comes with winning. Like, you feel me? It's only so much you can like you feel me, be proud of if you feel me, like if you won and you did it while winning. Like, it's a lot of great things out there to do, great things to live up to, but when you're a winner, I feel like that's the biggest one of them all. Like, everything else gonna come. You work hard and you win, everything else will come.
You go into your junior year, one of the leaders on defense, the leader in the Leo room. What do you like about that room? When you look at you, Josh, Caleb, Sean Davion, you got Jordan Ross coming in. What do you like about that group?
I just say, like, starting from Coach Eck, like, you feel me, him rolling out the carpet, the way he wanted, the way he want to run the room, the way he want us to learn, and the way he want us to see stuff. For like just us living up to that, coming there every day, dialed in, and want to learn and want to be a pro at just, you feel me, when we go out there in the field, we seeing it so we can just anticipate stuff and make plays. They living up to that and working.
How does his personality rub off on you?
Long days, you feel me, fall camp, whenever it is, and you feel me, you feeling down, like, you feel me, like he got the energy, you feel me, like I wouldn't say, like, you feel me, like people call it like probably like juice ceiling, but like, you feel me, your brother might wake up one day and might not have that extra step. You do, you feel me, you give it to him, you help him, and like him just feeding off that energy, and just he always got it, no matter sunny, rain, he always got that energy.
Are you a big practice guy? Like, I mean, like, or is it, do you just like Saturdays? You know what I mean? Like, do you enjoy the grind of Monday through Friday?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people lie when they say, not even saying they lie, but I don't think you wake up every day and enjoy the grind Monday through Friday.
Sure, I get it.
But like, just knowing what's on the other side of that fence, I think that what gets you through it. I think that what gets you through it. But like, I don't think you just wake up and enjoy it every day.
So when you are in the grind, what's the favorite? What's your favorite part?
The favorite part?
Yeah, of the Monday through Friday. Is there a period you look forward to? Is there, part of the Leo room or the defensive team room that you look forward to? Like, what is it about that Monday through Friday that you do enjoy the most?
Like as like in the weight room or like practice?
Yeah.
I say probably on practice, just something clicking. Like, it's just a whole defense. I feel like everybody just getting better. We get into the ball. It'd be like the little things, like probably like just something that I probably just like we probably like just dominating one day, and just probably in the weight room, just seeing guys, you feel me, moving weight and they're getting after it and just competing.
What are you like on the field? Are you a big talker? Do you talk much?
I feel like I'm both. But I'm not too big on like celebrating like after plays or just running it. But like, I'll talk, but
if you know you're in a tackle's head, and he's jumping off, he's false starting because he's trying to make sure he gets back there before you can get back past him. I mean, do you get a little more talkative?
Nah.
No.
I feel like that's when you work more. You feel me? It's just like he all by himself. I don't need to talk to him. Mm-mm.
So you just let the work speak for itself.
Yeah. After a while, you can talk. It's cool to talk, but after a while, work gonna be the last word.
If he's not talking, he's smiling, and we appreciate the great folks at KnoxvilleSmiles.com who sponsor the Vol Club Confidential podcast.
I'm Dr. Mike Costa, Malone & Costa Dentistry. You can find us at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. I'm standing here in front of a dental robot. We're one of 2 dentists in the state of Tennessee that utilize this cutting-edge technology. Do you have a broken tooth, a tooth that's in pain, or a denture that doesn't fit well? Maybe you're a little anxious? You can come in and we offer comprehensive sedation services and utilize this awesome technology to give you precise, accurate care. If you think this technology can help you, visit our website at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. I look forward to helping you.
All right, off the field. Tell me about James Pearce. What do most people not know about JP?
I don't really know. I don't know what they know or what they don't know.
What do you enjoy? Like, what are some extracurriculars that you do? When football's not happening and you're not getting in the grind or playing on a Saturday, what do you like to do?
Probably like game But what makes me happy most of all, probably just seeing other people around me happy. That, you feel me, that keep me going. And just like, I don't know, I'm really I wouldn't say a ball guy, but I'm one of the looking at the watch guys. Like, you feel me, like, all right, it's about that time again, for the most part.
Big family guy?
Yeah, big family guy. That's what I meant about, like, seeing people around me happy and just making sure, like, feel like everything will be good. And just, like, it's always something out there to do, but, like, it ain't that much to do. That's what I've been learning lately. So just probably gaming and seeing people around me happy.
When you get back to Charlotte, you get around the family, like, is there a go-to? Like, do you go to grandma's house for a meal? Mom make a certain thing? Do you have any routines when you get back over to Charlotte?
See my mom and then go see my dad and just be with family. Be with family. Whoever, you feel me? Whoever comes around. Like, me and my family, like, we pull up on each other, like, all the time. Like, just stop by. Like, you feel me? Not unannounced. That's just how we is.
So what do you do when it's hanging out with family time?
Just really kick it. Like, me and my family, like, we be up on each other, but just knowing, like, we all good. That's how we be up on each other. Like, we go to grandma's house, grandma cook.
What she cook? Take me through that. What if James is dictating the menu? What is she cooking?
If I'm dictating the menu, like, see, like, my family, like, they cook all dishes, so I would have my auntie cook these beans,
yep,
like that my great grandma used to make, and then how my grandma cooked the cabbage, and then my cousin, the chef, she make like all type of desserts. So yeah, and then for sure the go-to, like mac and cheese, yams, the regular for sure.
Now, one thing that most people don't know about James is James does not eat meat.
I actually started back lately.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I have. That's why it was really hard, because, like, lately I've been at school, so I really haven't. The couple times I actually been, well, other than, like, the past one, like the one that just passed, but other than that, I haven't been eating that much family meals together just because of my diet then. But, like, since I got to school, nutritionists kind of sort of talked me into.
Yeah, because when I say meat, I'm talking about beef, chicken.
Yeah.
You were a big fish guy.
Yeah, pescatarian. Yeah, I was pescatarian for a minute, for a long time.
Yeah, he said that to me one day in the complex, and I was like, Google pescatarian. Like, I know what it meant. Favorite fish?
Catfish, and really salmon though. Salmon, I can eat that all the time. Salmon.
How you like it prepared?
Oh no, that's a great question.
You just like it?
Yeah, I like it. Nah, for
So
sure.
what you put with it? Rice?
Yeah, the rice or the mashed potatoes and asparagus. Mashed potatoes and asparagus go great with salmon any day.
You like skin in your mashed potatoes or no skin?
It can be skin in there. It can be it can be both. It can be baked or, you feel me, just homemade with the skin in there. And yeah.
I feel like people are getting to know James Pearce a little bit right now. This is good. What if you weren't playing football, what sport would you be playing?
No football.
No football. You have to take that off the table.
See, I feel like if I would have picked up the basketball, when I picked up the football, I'd probably been pretty decent. But me, I don't know if I'll probably be doing sports. I don't know if I ain't play football.
What do you enjoy outside of sports then? Like, what do you have an interest? Do you like history? I mean, what do we got here?
I don't know. Probably like, I always told myself I was gonna be a lawyer growing up, but I don't know what that was about for real. But like, yeah, I always told myself if I ain't go to the league, I was gonna be a lawyer.
Do you argue a lot?
Nah, it wasn't even like about the arguing. It really wasn't about the arguing. It was just about like, it wasn't even about the arguing.
Jordan or LeBron? Who do we have as the GOAT?
Jordan or LeBron? Dang. I go LeBron though. I'm going LeBron. I don't know why I'm saying I'm going LeBron, but I'm going LeBron. My bad. I'm going LeBron.
Favorite football players who?
A guy that I watched a lot growing up was Cam Newton. Him being like in the city.
In Carolina, yeah.
Him being in Carolina. And then he came to a couple of my practices when I was younger. And just
made an impact on you.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself? I mean, let's face it. I mean, a year from now, James is likely going to be sitting on or getting ready for the NFL draft. Do you see yourself wanting to give back like that? Go to a high school practice. When you're at that level. like wanting to like have an impact on kids that are younger than you the way Cam had an impact on you?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I would love to do that. I feel like I had it growing up, but I didn't have it as much. Like he came like that was like when I was in Little League, but like growing up, like now since like stuff, like I feel like just always having somebody like I wouldn't say it's a crutch, but like just always having somebody like that around. It forgets, like you forget like how hard it is to get there just because like they do lend themselves back, like that's
Sure.
cool, them coming back and like giving back, but like they always not gonna be there, and it takes a lot to get where they at just because they coming back to show you like they can make it. I feel like it's cool having them there, but it also takes a lot to get where they at.
You wear 27. Al Wilson wore 27. That is such a big number for the history of Tennessee football. How much do you take pride in that, from the brand standpoint? Kind of playing the same way he played.
I say like just seeing it like when I was freshman year, I want to say like they did like a retirement something for it, and they put it right on the 30-yard line, SEC logo.
And went to College Football Hall of Fame, yeah.
Yeah, and it was on the logo right there.
Yeah.
I want to say near 27 yards, somewhere in between there.
27-yard line, yeah.
Yeah, and just seeing it on the field then and knowing I had it on and know what it stood for, and I'm the person on the field with it on, I just know that I had to wear it different. I had to carry different. If I was gonna touch the grass, it was either. Although I already held myself up to a high standard, it was just like I'm gonna have this number on when I touch the grass. This how you supposed to touch it. But like even though I already held myself up to a standard.
You ever had a conversation with him?
Yes, I have.
What was that like?
Basically, just don't take your foot off the gas. Keep going. Like a lot come with it. A lot gonna come with it. And don't take your foot off the gas.
Do you see yourself being different from a leadership standpoint this fall? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think this past year you're just kind of more playmaker. You had Beasley and some of those guys that had the leadership kind of role on the defense. Do you see yourself being different this year?
Like in what aspect?
Well, just being a little more vocal, being a little more of just being more of the vocal leader, being someone that, kind of climbs up in a younger guy if he ain't doing it the right way or holds other guys accountable.
Yeah, it's for sure. Like you don't want to let your brother sit beside you, and you feel me, and get the answer wrong, and you got the answer for him. So I feel like that's always the case. You feel me? No matter where we at, off the field, on the field, like we gonna keep each other together. So I feel like that's bottom line. That's for everybody. Young guys see me. You feel me? Out of line. Not saying that's as such, but I feel like we all should hold each other up to that capability.
Favorite moment? You talked about Little League football earlier. Favorite moment from that era of your football career? Like, I mean, is there a game? Is there a hit? Is there a play that sticks out from when you were 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old before you got to high school that you're like, man, I love that. I love playing that day. You know what I mean? Like just being out on the grass, being a kid, it's just pure, right? Like when you're that age. You have any moments that stick out?
Honestly, I say all of them, really. Like, just looking back on it now, especially. You probably asked me that then, I'll probably have a favorite one. But now, looking back on now, like, every single play, like, we was really... Like, I played with some guys. I say some guys. They some guys to me, you feel me? And, like, some of them now still playing at collegiate level, making plays, you feel me? Going to the league. So I feel like I played with some guys then, and looking back at it now, just if I wasn't making a play, they was... Just like if I wasn't on the play, just looking back at it and seeing what I was actually seeing, and now I know the game to a different level. It was like, yeah, we was kids wilding.
How different is your body senior year to now going into your junior year? Like weight-wise, how much weight have you put on?
Oh, what? You remember what I weighed when I was on the circuit?
I thought it was like in like 180, 190, right?
No. I wasn't that little. I wasn't that little. I was probably like 210. Like I could wake up one day 208, and probably senior year one day I could wake up like 208. So just now me wearing 245, it's just like.
But you don't look 245. You know what I mean? Like you wear it well.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, I don't know what that comes with, but that's what you.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you feel different? Like, I mean, like, can you see like it being a positive in your game, having all this weight, and being able to keep your athleticism?
Yeah, I feel like it's a positive. But what come with putting on weight, you got to make sure you getting stronger. Like, it's just putting on weight, but you can't have the same strength. Like, you gotta match the weight you put on. You gotta be gaining them inches you gain in your weight. You gotta be gaining that in your gains in the weight room, or you feel me? You putting a lot of weight on stuff that can't hold it. So I feel like when I was growing in that way, and just now playing powerful and know that, you feel me? Dang. Playing powerful and knowing that I can hold my own out there. Just starting from freshman year to junior year now.
So when you go home and you go see your aunt or your grandma, do they go, what happened to my little James? Because, I mean, like, I'm sure they look up and go, you add 30 pounds to anybody. Yeah. It's going to be a different look. And a lot of times that happens over the course of a winter or a summer, when you get to college, and those are breaks where you don't see the family. Mm-hmm. So, like, what's their reaction?
Well, you know how they be all checking up on you, be like, dang, like, just like me changed, like they be struck, like dang, like you really put on all that weight, just grabbing on you, checking on you, and just that's how that went. And just like, dang, you really getting big. My dad, like, yo, like, good Lord.
How do you envision next year going? Like, if championships are normal, but like what dreams, goals do you have going into next year?
Like, in what aspect?
Just for you individually, like, what if the what kind of goals are you chasing out there next year?
I feel like once I said before, like, I'm so serious about this. I feel like people be like making so much goals, but like, and circling their goals on their calendar every year and stuff like that, but it ain't solidified unless you won with it. And I feel like just winning, it gives you everything that you could even dream of for, like stuff that you can't even like say, I never touch that. Like, I won't ever even surpass that or be there. I feel like if you win it, you closer than what you think you is. So I feel like that's the first start.
So that's the biggest thing for you. Like, I mean, like, it's easy to say winning matters most, but it really feels that way with you. Like, if you had 0 sacks and you beat Alabama, you'd be happy.
I wouldn't say I'd be happy. Well, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't be happy. I would be happy, but it would be how I got those 0 sacks.
Yeah, if you altered the game.
Yeah, if I altered the game, yeah.
If you drew double teams all night and Josh Josephs or Tyree West or whoever on the other side end up making the plays, your impact's felt, even though it doesn't necessarily show up.
Yeah, like the image and all that doesn't matter. Like, people that's watching, that need to know, they know what they watching. They know what they looking at. So the people that need to know, they know. If you gotta go to the paper and look, you feel me? They gonna turn on the film. They don't lie. That's what Coach G always say. The Bible, the mirror, and the film don't lie.
He loves those quotes.
Yeah.
He loves Matlock, Andy Griffith. When I say those things, do you even know what that is? The TV shows in the 60s,
I do.
80s.
I do know it. I do know what Andy Griffith is. My grandma watched that. Matlock, is that Cowboy?
No, Matlock's got Andy Griffith in it. It's just when he's older, he's a lawyer in Georgia.
So it's the same thing. It's
just it's about 20 years later, he's a lawyer in Georgia. It's Andy Griffith's show. He plays Andy Taylor. But yeah, it's old black and white. Yeah. When it went color, it was not as good. Barney left the show. Yeah. I know, and you're not.
Yeah, my grandma still watch that probably to this day. Like, she probably rewatched the episodes. No faking. Like, go to grandma's house, she watching that. That's what I was watching for sure, just a couple years ago. So I know she's still watching it.
So you know Aunt B and Opie?
I wasn't that locked in on it, but if that's the only thing going, you're gonna watch it.
When I went to my grandma's house, she always had that Matlock on, Unsolved Mysteries, and all her, what she would call her stories, which was like the soap operas that come on at noon.
Yeah, and then that's when I know.
Like, some days I
used to stay at home at school, and it just feel like the stuff was repetitive, and it would actually be like scenes, and they'll be in a hospital all day or something like that.
And you're like, it's time to go back to school.
Like, yeah, like, no way, I should be at home.
Who's that one person that you can pick up the phone and call, that no matter how long it's been since you've seen them, it doesn't feel like it's been that amount of time, right? Like, it's just, you just fall right back into, the friendship, all that. Is there that person for your life?
I really can't. I wouldn't say I can't think of one right now, but I feel like everybody that I kept close to me, like, I feel like we got some level of, like, if I pick up the phone, it's going to feel like that it's gonna feel like that for the most part. Like most people that I keep close, like we come to a level like in that aspect as you talking about. Like it's only a few people, of course, but that's the only few people that I feel like that's like.
Are those the people you call when you get back to Charlotte? Like like you want to hang out with your buddies?
Yeah, I feel like my guys and that's my guy, like my friends, guys growing up in that standpoint. Like yeah, we all like some go our separate ways. Like you feel me? Some not. Some like in that standpoint, I feel like we go like our friends back home. Like some people just grow their separate ways, but just knowing where we came from and knowing that like it was love there, even though we went our different paths in that aspect. But like just like friends now, or like friends that did stay around, stuff like that. Cause like as you get older, people say like friends come and go, you lose friends, stuff happens, and you feel me. After a while, it becomes true. So the ones that you feel me. How you feel me, but the ones that's still there and that I can call on, yeah, we still have that understanding. That's the ones I call my guys.
What are you most proud of? From not even on the field, it can be off the field. In your growth,
To learn the curve of it, like just the way, the knowledge to be in different rooms and different situations and still be able to win and be not only just be able to win on the field but off the field and be in different rooms and still can win in different parts of life and still win.
Favorite place on campus to go, not named the Anderson Training Center.
Then other than that, Neyland for sure. And then I'd say, don't tell hype, but probably like the T-Rex.
Yeah, you like to go in there. You go in there basketball?
Huh?
Are you basketballing in there or what?
Yeah. Don't tell hype though. Yeah, sometimes when I do get a chance, I feel like it relates a lot to my position on the field.
Yeah, don't tell hype. Shh. Are you a ball walk guy or are you a run through the tee guy? Which one's the best?
Ball walk. And shout out to them guys on third downs, man. Yeah, them two the best.
You love the rabbits package? Is that when G yells rabbits? Is that you're like, okay, let's go?
Yeah, and when he crossed my name off, that means it's time to go too. Any one of those two.
What one guy in the defensive line room or the Leo room do you think is poised to take a huge step next fall or this fall?
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Can I ask you who you think? I know you're the interviewer, but
Look at you turning it back on me. I don't mind. I think it depends. Like I think when you look at the defensive line room, it's easy to say Josh Josephs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he's going to see added reps with Roman being gone. As far as the Leos, defensive line, I would go either David Hobbs or Tyree Weathersby. I think one of those two guys is going to really emerge, kind of like you went from James freshman year to James sophomore year. I think they have a chance to do that. They're interior guys more so than Leos, but that's where I would roll. You?
All them guys working super hard right now. All them guys got that game face on. They got their head down. But I'd probably say, I don't know, probably guy that I think that slept on, you ask me. I say Jason Jenkins. Jason Jenkins and probably Tyree West. Well, for sure Jason Jenkins. I feel like Tyree West too, of course, but like right there, I feel like
He came on at the end of last year.
Yeah, I feel like he's a slept on guy. I feel like he got everything the game need. He brings the energy to the game. I feel like I can give him some more tips on the swag, but you feel me? He bring the juice to the game. He get after the ball. He a ball. He want to be where that ball at all costs. So
what one player on this team is most like James Pearce?
Most like me?
Yep.
In what aspect?
As player, off the field, who do you look around and go, that kind of reminds me of me?
I'd probably say Caleb Herring. Without some of the stuff he be doing though. Without some of the stuff he be doing, but Caleb Herring.
What's he been doing?
I don't know. That's between him. But
I'm playing. Don't put any of that in there. I'm playing.
That's between him. But Caleb Herring, without some of the stuff.
Do you think he's got a similar frame? Like it feels like I've always said this since when he wasn't around Elijah, like he had that. I think he had that girlfriend down there at Riverdale, and he was at like 207. And then he got here, and he's putting on like a bunch of weight, much like you did.
Yeah.
It feels like he's kind of coming on. He's in the 230s now, and he feels like he's similar track as far as body frame. Mm-hmm. Is that fair?
Yeah. Well, on the field, he reminds me of too a little bit, but I was saying just more overall. Like that's probably the closest it gets to that. Yeah, but I like. He got his own path, his own way that's destined for him. But like just as an overall, that's probably the closest it get. Just like him wanting to learn the way he came in, the way he attacked. Like he worked hard to get where he at right now.
All right, last thing, we'll get you out of here. What's your path? Are you happy with your path at this point? And how do you continue down this path into top 10, top 5 pick a year from now?
Just learn something. You learn something every day. I feel like Joe said that a lot too, but like I think people is stand on how people treat that. Like I feel like if you can learn something every day that's actually you can use in life, it'll keep you on the path that you want and the path that's for you.
Well, James, man, we appreciate the time, and this has been a nice kind of peel back the curtain and let everybody get to know you and kind of see how what makes you tick and what makes you operate.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming in.
For sure. No doubt. Appreciate you.